Okay, so is my Y1 correct? Anyone have any comment? Avika, is my Y1 sketch correct?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So now I'm going to sketch my Y2. Wait, let me. Okay, it's okay. So my Y2 will look some sort like this. Okay, so this will be my Y2, which is x minus 3. So if I ask you to find this area of the shaded region, how will you do it? Okay, give a thought to it. If I ask you to find the area of the shaded region, how will you do it? Okay, my question is find the area of the shaded region. Okay, so the first one is using the triangle. Okay, so very simple. So sometime during the exam, correct? If you can use a simple method, you just use a simple method. So I choose this. The purpose is to tell you that how this integration formula come about. Okay, if I, based on what I have learned in integration, so I will look at this area as like that. I have one piece at the bottom is bounded by this curve. Okay. So this area I have to integrate from 3 to 0, x minus 3 dx. Am I right? Okay. Class? Okay, so I got this. What am I doing? Okay, so this one is from 3 to 0. Okay, can anyone tell me why I flipped the limit?
So don't have to put the negative again.
Thank you. Okay, so this one I will get 9/2 minus, oh, sorry. You see, I make a mistake again. Like yesterday. So this will be, I have to sub with 0 first, correct? 0 minus 9/2 minus 9. So the answer here is 9/2. That is the first piece. Okay, so I settle this piece. So now I'm going to settle the top. Okay, when I talk about the top piece, so it will be like that. So this is my Y1. Okay, am I right? So it will be this piece. This is 9/2. Yep. Okay. So, but I have to take away something here. I have to take away a small little piece here. Right? So this is the one that I have to take away. So I will do integrate from 0 to 9 over 2, my y1, which is 6 minus x dx. Then I have to take away from 3 to 9 over 2, my y2. Okay, can you all please start to do and get the answer? Then we add up the two, see whether we get this or not. This is x minus 3 dx. Okay. So let's do together quietly. You do yours, I do mine, okay? Or if you want, what you can do is you also can use your FNINT. Hello? You can use your FNINT, yeah? You just write down whatever it is, then you use your FNINT and you get the answer. You don't have to substitute one by one. Let's try with our FNINT. I think this one is able to give you the exact value, okay? Math. Still remember your FNINT, yeah? You key in this one, hello? Okay, 9 over 2, you can key in as 4.5. Yeah, relax. So I got 16.875. So you can turn it to fraction if you want. So it's 135 over 8. Am I right? Take away. Okay, I'm going to do the next one. So you please use FNINT and do the next one. Key in this, please. Not this, not the one that we have integrated. You go to math, then you can change it to fraction, okay? Okay, what do you get? Andy, Siti Haja, what do you get for the second one?
I haven't done it, miss.
Oh, you can use your FNINT. You don't have to substitute like over here. Use your FNINT. You go to math. Bram, have you got? 1.125. 1.125, if you change to fraction, will be 9 over 8. So you minus off this. So you got 15 and 3 over 4, right? So you see, we add 2 up. So we add 2 up. Do we get the same answer? This is 20 and a quarter. I think you add 2 up also get the same. This is 4.5. Right? So you add up the 2, you get the same answer. So, and look, so I'm breaking up this. So if every question we need to break up like that for integration, this is a straight line. So you can use a simple shape and calculate without using integration. But if it's not a simple shape, so mathematicians, they have tried, and many, they realize that in order to find the area, this is bounded by the two curves and the y-axis, correct? So if the first one, they use integration from 0 to 9/2, the top, this is the top, 6 minus x dx. Then they take away the bottom. Bottom is 0. This is the bottom curve. 0 also to 9/2. The same limit. X minus 3, correct? They will get the area bounded by the two curves. You try and see. So what you can do is you key into your calculator. This one we combine because the limit is the same. So now we can combine 6 minus x, take away x minus 3. So you can simplify it. It becomes 9 minus 2x. So you try to key in your calculator, FNINT, see whether you get the same answer or not. See whether you get the same answer or not. So it doesn't matter whether the area is below or above the x-axis. Do you get the same answer? Or you get something else? Haoshen, what is your answer? What is your answer for this one? Huh?
I haven't done. Yeah.
You, why you haven't done? I talked so long already. Quick. Do you know where to key in or not?
The
Max.
FINT. Yeah.
FNINT. Yes, go to the FNINT. Please. Everyone must know how to calculate fast using your calculator, please. So you should get the same answer. How sure I can, Mr. cannot wait for you anymore. Okay, so you should get 20 1/4 also. Okay, so that means from this example, okay, just to prove it to you, I don't want to just to throw you with the answer, okay, with the theorem. So we come to a conclusion that is in your textbook. If you look at your textbook, page 133. You have your textbook, page 133? Okay, your textbook has page 133. It's just telling you that whatever is it, this is my y equal to fx. And I have another curve called y equal to gx. So if I want to find the area bounded by two curves, you see, the only boundary is these two curves. So one curve is on top of the others. So this is your y equal to fx. This is your y equal to gx. And so the first step that you have to do is find the x coordinates of the point of intersection. of y equal to fx and y equal to gx. Right? After you have the point of intersection, for example, I name this A and name this B. So, therefore, the area bounded by the two curves okay, is equal to integral from the smaller limit to the bigger limit, the top function minus the bottom function dx. If you do it the other way around, you will get a negative value. That's it. So that means you get this A to B, the top is fx. So we don't know which one comes first. Then the bottom in this case is y equal to gx. I forgot my g. Or if you don't want to say, you say above, below lah. Up to you. Then you can simplify whatever you have here, then only you start to integrate. So this is a very important fact about area bounded by two curves. Are you clear? Okay, or not, class? So you have to learn how to solve simultaneous equation. Okay? Unless the question didn't say find exact value, then you can use your graph. You find the point of intersection, then you start to do. But if the question got asked for exact area, definitely they want you to do manually. Are you clear? Okay, so you don't have to separate it and do. So this is a very important fact that you have to remember. Okay, now on that note, I would like you to try one of the question, then the rest in the textbook you will be able to do. Yeah. So can we go to this question? Area bounded by two curves. Given two curves, one is fx is called this. So you base on that, you use your graphic calculator, sketch the graph. Then part B, hence find the exact area bounded by these two curves. So you have to find, because I want exact. So you have to get the exact point of intersection. So in this question, only the graphic calculator can help you to sketch the graph. Other than that, you have to do it manually. Okay, 10 minutes. Everyone try using your graphic calculator, try to get the exact value of the point of intersection, the x coordinate only. Then after that, try to integrate. Yeah, 10 minutes. Everyone got the graph, correct? Yeah, do you get the graph? So for part A, the graph looks some sort like this. Okay, this is your y1. This is your fx. Am I right? And this is your gx. I exaggerate a little bit, huh? This is your gx. Okay, so there are two intersection points here. So you have to get these two intersection points in order to get the area bounded by these two curves. Am I right? Okay, Avika, do you get this shape? Avika, are you in the class?
Yes, miss.
Yes. Okay. If you use your graphic calculator and get the intersection point, Avika, can I have the approximate value of this one? Approximate value of the point, the x coordinate of the first point of intersection. Yeah. Yeah, Avika, yes.
Minus 1.76.
Negative 1.76. Okay. Negative 1.76. Is that correct, class?
Yes.
How about this one? Avika, can I have the other one? The double tick one?
One point six.
1.66.
1.76.
Oh, 1.76. So it's symmetrical. 1.76. Okay. Hold on, ah. Yeah. Okay. So how are we going to use our manually to get the exact value? Okay. So let's have a look at part B. So that means I have to find this in the exact value. The point of intersection must be in exact value. Okay. So this is where the algebraic part come in. And last year, there is a question that is very heavy on the algebra part. Okay. So we have to solve this fx equal to gx. Am I right? Okay. So my fx is ex, e to the power x minus 3. And my gx is 3 minus e to the power negative x. Okay. So whenever we have situation like that, first thing, so these are the skills that you must have. I have to make the negative power of the other one to become this form. So then next step, I will always say, if I cannot solve it like that, then I will have to let. So this is a very important skill. Let k be equal to e to the power x. Am I right? You cannot know what is x unless you know what is the value of e to the power of x. Okay. Got it? So I put k minus 3 minus 3 minus 1 over k equal to 0. Am I right? So I have k squared minus 6k plus 1 equal to 0. Do you understand what am I talking about? Okay. Since the question said exact value, if I use my graph scientific calculator, I will get 1.76, negative 1.76. Am I right? So I have no choice to go back to quadratic formula. Negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So everyone should be familiar. What do I mean by A, B, C in this formula? So now, this will be 6 plus or minus square root of, you can use your calculator to count 32 over 2. So when I say 32, what I need to do is 32 is 4 times 8. So square root of 32 is equal to 2 root 8. Or if I want to make it, I just put 2 root 8. Or I can say 16 times 2 if I want to. So it will be 4 root 2. Okay, that will be better. Okay, so I put 4 root 2. So this will become, k will become 3 plus or minus 2 root 2. So I get the exact value. So therefore, my e to the power x is equal to 3 plus 2 root 2, whereby x equal to ln 3 plus 2 root 2. And the other one, I tell you, you better learn this properly. I tell you, in your SAT3, I definitely will put this in. Okay, 100%, I tell you. Okay, 3 minus 2 root 2. So your x will be equal to ln 3 minus 2 root 2. And if you use your graphic calculator to count or scientific calculator to count, you will get these two values, approximate value. So after you get this, okay, then you have to do your integration, right? You have to do your integration. You have to integrate from ln 3 minus 2 root 2 to ln 3 plus 2 root 2. Okay, the third function is the fx, which is, what is the top function? The top function is the gx. Better get it right, huh? Gx. So 3 minus e to the power negative x. So you write it down. 3 minus e to the power negative x. Take away e to the power x minus 3 dx. So you simplify it. So you have to be very patient when you write for this case. So you simplify, it will be 6. Take away e to the power negative x, take away e to the power x dx. So now you start to integrate and you substitute. Hello? So you want your algebraic to be quick, you have to be very familiar with your things. Yeah. So it will be, so I substitute step by step. 6 ln 3 plus 2 root 2 plus 1 over 3 plus 2 root 2. Take away 3 plus 2 root 2. Anyone have any issue with the first one that I substitute in? Do you know why I get this? And this? Thaddeus, can you tell the class how I get this from here?
Because e power negative x equal to 1 over e power x, then e power ln something equal to the something there.
Yes, thank you. Class, do you get it? So that kind of step you don't have to write if you can work in your mind. This is 1 over e to the power x. So this is 1 over e to the power ln something. All right, we know that e to the power ln something, the answer is this thing. So you see how your mind works, how much step you have to, you can save. Okay, so the next one you substitute with this one. So I will have 6 ln 3 minus 2 root 2 plus 1/3 minus 2 root 2. Take away 3 minus 2 root 2. Okay, in this case, my situation is very complex. Okay, my situation is very complex. So we don't expect you to simplify this part. When you minus off, we don't expect you to simplify this part. Okay, this and this when you minus off, we don't expect you. So you can just write it like that. So the answer will be, and this one we can do as 6 ln 3 plus root 2 over 3 minus 2 root 2. Okay, plus 1/3 plus 2 root 2. Actually, this can be simplified. Whoever want to challenge yourself to simplify, you can do so. 3 minus 2 root 2. Okay, then for this one, you see -3 minus, okay, I do it on one side. Okay. -3 minus 2 root 2. I expand. Then here there is a minus and minus, so it becomes plus 3 minus 2 root 2. So it end up, cancel off. So I got -4 root 2. So in the exam, is it possible for me to ask question like that? The answer is a yes. So you have to be very, very patiently do it. So what is important is, don't every time think of a easygoing question. Okay, if during the exam you are not able to, listen, I'm going to teach you how to get marks. If during the exam you are not able to do this part, okay, you just write down this step. You are not able to continue from here. All right? So what you just need to do is, okay, you just say, let the two exact x coordinate of intersection be, you don't know because you cannot solve. So you, from here, at least they give you 1 mark here. Then after that, you don't know what to do already. So don't just give up. So let it be A and B. Do you get me? Okay, so you got this. Then after that, you go in and write down here. Integrate from A and B. So you put your 3 minus e to the power -x, take away e to the power x minus 3 dx. So at least the examiner can give you another 1 mark here. So if this whole thing is 5 marks, at least you can get 2 marks. So a lot of things. Why you keep saying your algebra is not good? I cannot solve, but do you learn the basic? That is where you gain point. Think of a way that help you to gain point. You don't know how to do something, but that doesn't mean it's the end. You can modify it like that. You see, that is called creative. If I have a student can do like that, I salute, because you overcome your you are not able to do algebraically, but you know the concept. So that is the reason why. Do you get me, class?